Do you want to make any phone calls before I take you to the jail?
Probably my wife.
And speaker.
What should I say?
That's totally up to you.
I'm gonna be out for the night. I'll give you more details in the morning.
Okay, what happened? What's happening?
Don't worry about it. I'll tell you everything in the morning. Just, I'll talk to you in the morning.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, 'cause I'm kind of worried.
Don't be worried.
I don't know. I'm worried. What's happening? There's another person there.
Hi, it's Investigator Brian Dawson with the Canadian County Sheriff's Office. Your husband showed up tonight to pick up a 12-year-old girl to take her on a quote-unquote camping trip that he's been communicating with on social media apps.
Wait, what?
Can you tell me where he was supposed to be tonight?
I don't know. He said he was going on a drive.
On a drive?
Oh my god.
Whatever you do, never go searching for this video. These 5 friends were forced to kill each other by the Mexican cartel. These 5 young, aged from 19 to 22, were looking for some sort of employment, and they were promised a high-paying job at a call center. But when the alleged contact was taking them to meet the people for the job, it actually turned out to be a whole scheme to recruit them to the Mexican cartel. And when all 5 of these boys said they didn't want to join, the cartel then said okay and tied them up, taped their mouth and took a picture, and then recorded one of the friends killing all the other 4 friends. And after that, they put the 5th one, who just killed all of his friends, into a car and set it on fire. I am telling you right now, do not go searching for this video because you will find it. And trust me, you do not want to see something like this. This case is absolutely horrific, and the fact that this happens way more often than we think is just extremely scary and disturbing. It's just sad that these young men were just trying to get a job and make some money for themselves, but instead it turned into a living nightmare. Rest in peace, these 5 young men.
She come ride with a boss in the backseat. A lot on my mind. I don't wanna think. She come relax me.
So this is John Tay Collier and Eric Dodds, a TikTok couple who amassed over 800,000 followers before they were arrested for murder charges. So before their arrest, John Tay and Eric made dancing videos, relationship videos, and their account was taking off pretty quickly here on TikTok. I mean, even a quick glance at their account right now shows that they have videos with millions and millions of views. Yes, their account is still online. But on August 1st, 2022, local authorities responded to a report of shots fired in Rossville, Georgia. When authorities responded, they found Dakota Bradshaw shot to death inside of his own home. So there were actually 4 suspects in this murder, but recently these 2 were sentenced to lengthy prison terms. And I couldn't really find information on what the alleged motive would have been behind this murder, but their vehicles that they featured prominently in their TikTok videos were seen by multiple witnesses in the area of the crime right when it happened. You see, Dakota Bradshaw had been sitting near his window at his house when people shot through the window, killing him. And allegedly, the suspects were parked in Dakota's driveway and fled in a red pickup truck, a truck that belonged to these guys. Now, interestingly enough, Eric and John Tay's TikTok account is still actively posting, and they are posting tons of content about how these 2 are allegedly innocent. But the legal system didn't see it that way. You see, in June of this year, Eric Dodds was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole, and John Tay Kavon Collier was found guilty of the murder charges, and he was sentenced to life in prison with the possibility of parole. Now, I'm eager to find out more details behind this case, like why this happened, who exactly pulled the trigger. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this story, but I'll keep you guys updated if I find anything else out.
Dirty diapers, lots of dirty diapers. Baby bottles with maggots in them. Right. It was bad. It was really dark, very hot.
A lot of wax built up in her ears so that we couldn't see her eardrums. She had a hard time keeping her body upright. She had to be supported.
Erica Murray is a 31-year-old woman who lived in a quaint suburban area in a Cape Cod-style home just 4 blocks away from the local police station. Erica's house seemed like every other house on the street, but what went on behind closed doors was so horrifying that it would chill the bones of even the most hardened detectives. Let's take a look at the case of the mom who left 2 of her babies and dog to
He's been at our house all day, and I just left to go to Bellingham, and he called me and said, I can't get the babies to stop crying. Well, there's kids here. There's like little babies here. We've been here all day. There's no one here. Okay, and there's no electricity. There's dirty diapers.
Erica Murray was born in Northbridge, Massachusetts, to middle-class parents Kevin and Sharon Murray. She was a happy-go-lucky kid who was loved by her parents and properly provided for. In the summers, Erica would play baseball with her 2 older brothers and soak the heat away in a neighbor's pool. Her parents would even take them to the beach when it got too hot, and they would also enjoy barbecues in the backyard. When Erica was a teenager, she began to care about her looks, always wanting to have her hair done and spent time caring for her nails. All this cost money, so Erica went to work at the local McDonald's to get a little extra money for herself. There, Erica met Raymond Rivera. Raymond was 7 years older than Erica, but something about him pulled Erica in. Almost as soon as they started dating, something began.
So what? Okay.
This is Chelsea Shipp, a TikToker charged with murdering a 16-year-old girl. I have to say allegedly throughout this TikTok because there's been no full verdict yet, but let's examine the story. So before the story came out, Chelsea Shipp was a normal mom posting videos on TikTok sharing her life with the world. And from the outside looking in, she looked like your average Texan girl. She often posted videos with her daughter like this one.
No, you're supposed to have one boyfriend. I have 2. You're supposed to have one boyfriend. I got 2 boyfriends.
And it should be noted that Chelsea's account is still on TikTok. I don't know how they're letting an alleged murderer still have a TikTok account, but yeah, it is still there. So at one point in her life, Chelsea started dating this man, Cody Arnold. And at one point in their relationship, Chelsea found out that Cody had been dating a underage girl. This girl was 16 years old and Chelsea was seemingly fine with it, which is a disturbing twist in its own. But at one point, Cody came to Chelsea and said, I think that Caitlin, the 16-year-old girl that I'm dating, is pregnant. This is Caitlin right here. She was only 16 years old when she died. And before her death, Cody had been grooming and essaying her a lot. So after finding out that her boyfriend's 16-year-old girlfriend might be pregnant, Chelsea decided she's not going to let that happen. She feared that if people found out about this, Cody could get in major trouble. Obviously, he would have. So on March 26, 2022, when Chelsea, Caitlin, and Cody were all hanging out in the same mobile home, Chelsea decided to take matters into her own hands. She grabbed a gun from the house. She walked right up to the 16-year-old and shot her point blank, killing her immediately. So at that point, Chelsea tried to hide the body. She contacted a friend, asked if she could use their car to do some things, and then she admitted to a friend that she had killed the girl. Now, one of that friend's family members was actually a police officer, so she immediately contacted the family member. They went and searched Chelsea and Cody's trailer home, and they found the body of 16-year-old Caitlin and a bullet casing right next to her on the bed. Chelsea tried to make a run for it, and she was arrested over 200 miles away in Liberty Hill, Texas. But these two are now awaiting their trial. I am really excited to see them go away, hopefully for a very, very long time. This is a disturbing crime. And it goes to show that even the friendliest, most smiley people on TikTok can hide some of the darkest secrets imaginable.